The purpose of a wastewater treatment plant is to protect the receiving environment, even if treatment processes vary according to the water to be treated and towns. In all cases, there are major stages common to all wastewater treatment plants. What are the main stages in a wastewater treatment plant? This is what we will see together. There are 4 main stages: pre-treatment, primary settling, secondary treatment, and tertiary treatment. The aim of pre-treatment is to remove coarse material, solid waste, grit and fogs, fats, oils and grease. This stage is essential because if this waste is not removed, it can negatively affect the operation of plants' installations and electromechanical equipment. This results in particular with fouling in the pumps or the settling of grit, thereby compromising the effectiveness of wastewater treatment. The purpose of primary settling, sometimes called primary treatment, is to remove suspended solids that are not removed during pre-treatment because they are too small. This settling stage may be preceded by a coagulation flocculation stage, more frequent in the case of urban wastewater treatment than in industrial water treatment. There are different types of settling tanks: static settling tanks, lamella settling tanks. Note that the primary settling is not systematically used. It depends on the rest of the treatment process. The purpose of secondary treatment is to remove from wastewater the biodegradable organic matter containing carbon or nitrogen. In certain cases, it can also allow a portion of phosphorus pollution to be treated too. The process used during secondary treatment uses microorganisms present in the natural environment to break down pollution. There are 2 types: anaerobic biological processes and aerobic biological processes. Anaerobic biological processes take place in the absence of oxygen and are generally used to treat wastewater treatment plant sludge or industrial effluent. Inversely, aerobic biological processes take place in the presence of oxygen, either in free cultures such as activated sludge and lagooning, or fixed cultures such as bacterial beds, biological discs, and more recently, biofilters. Lastly, tertiary treatment is optional and carried out after secondary treatment. This may concern disinfection and additional phosphorus treatment or treatment of micropollutants. This is the final touch to the treatment process before returning the water back to the natural environment. What you need to remember: first, the 4 main stages of treatment are pre-treatment, primary settling, secondary or biological treatment, tertiary treatment. And second, tertiary treatment is optional.